Welcome back. Tonight we introduce you to three special firemen, grandfather, son, and grandson, who have all had different journeys, but who have filled their roles wonderfully at Waco Fire. One, after suffering 3 injuries, was medically retired due to an injury on the job. One is set to retire, and the youngster, well, he's just getting going.
Well, tonight it's the first of our profiles on the 150-year anniversary of the Waco Fire Department.
It's been a good career. It's been a good life that I chose.
Since 1969, and for well over 1/3 of the department's existence, a member of the Bright family has been a working fireman in Waco.
Yes, sir. Coming up here as a kid, either to see grandpa or dad, just kind of fell in love with it.
And that love has led to an adaptation. Over that more than half a century, there have been a lot of changes, but one thing stands out for the Bright family.
Yes, it's mainly the equipment. They have so much better. Our equipment was heavy. Our equipment was not the greatest. We didn't have air packs. Otherwise, you went into the fire crawling on your belly, trying to just get to where you go and staying low.
You have to stay cool in a lot of non-cool situations. But you know, the guys around the firehouse are it's really a family.
And for the Brights, that's 100% true. In fact, family members used to not be allowed on the same shift, but the rules have changed.
And then when I came in, our chief at the time really stressed that he wanted to bring family together because, yeah, we do miss events, birthdays, holidays, and that kind of made it easier.
Family life away from the fire department is really tough when you got several members on different shifts. We work a 24-hour shift, though we're all 48. But yeah, he's just like, he's still my son, but he's one of the guys too at the same time.
Well, there may be no favoritism at work, but when it comes to Grandpa, well.
Yes, I'm extremely proud of my son, but I'm especially proud of my grandson.
Corey, he's a good kid.
It's not often that you get these rough around the edges civil servants feeling the emotions. They'd rather go back to teasing Grandpa about pulling up to fight fires in a horse-drawn carriage.
There's always going to be some razzing at the fire station, you know. Young, old, it doesn't matter.
But at the end of the day, the firefighters and these family members did have to sacrifice, knowing that 1 out of every 3 24-hour days would be spent at the station.
I always tell people, my kids got to go on vacation. I never did.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Because I couldn't stay gone.
You know, and a wife's going to be home alone 10 nights a month
Yeah.
or something.
Well,
Yeah.
some of them think that's a good thing.
That may be true. That may be true.
I'm so happy and proud of both their services and how many years they put in. And that's definitely paved the way for me as in terms of how to act and how to be on job.
Some of the greatest days of that time period I spent in the fire department. Yes, I was always proud because I always felt like we were helping somebody.
Indeed, and a big thank you to the Bright family for talking to me. Bill, or Grandpa, served 28 years. Lawrence has worked for 38 years. He'll retire next month. He's even beaten a cancer scare. And Corey's been on since 2009. He even has a son who's interested, so you never know, Lindsay. Maybe the next generation of serving is on the way.
I bet it is likely to happen, and our special Waco Fire Portrait of Courage will air May 24th right here at 10 o'clock. So tune in for that.